what you are doing. That was, I talked about 7th house, employer. Here I'm talking about specific boss. Forming connection with the 3rd house, you are taking notes, personal assistant. You are traveling for what? Work. Because your work, and then travel, long distance travel for your work. What kind of travel? Like, why are you traveling? That you need to figure out which planets are putting graha drishti and all that. 10th lord in 7th house. 10th from 10th, bhavat bhavam, house of business, house of spouse, house of battlefield, employer. Saturn is coming, very happy, entertainment industry, go and join. Forming connection with 3rd, Mercury, mimicry. Moon, voice is good, you can go ahead and become singer. But all these abilities, skills, you need to check in D9. See, planets from Atmakarak in D9, Karakamsha, they show that the ability that you wanted to pursue, or the skill set that you wanted to pursue in this life. Whether you will pursue or not, that you need to look at from Navamsha Lagna, D9 Lagna. D1 is again very hazy. It's not easy to figure it out. You'll get the sense what is going on, get into the Vargas. You'll get the exact prediction, pinpointed prediction. Oh, you wanted to have this skill set, but you have all these. D9 skill sets are very clear. From Karakamsha, okay, you want to do this. But can you do this? Do you have that ability? God has given you. Devata has blessed you. Go and get into D9. Now, your daily job is also into your, let's suppose, malefic influence, 7th house, your spouse. What are you doing? You're monitoring your spouse on a daily basis. That's not a good thing. And your 4th house, 4th lord has also joined. Your mother is also involved in that. She is keeping it. That happens with your employer also. More than working with employer, you're working against employer, because malefic influence are there. Benefic, you're sitting next to employer. And then what does it mean? Saturn, like menial job. Let's suppose you are not into entertainment, not forming any connection with 3 and 11. Not a big deal. Menial job, you're sitting and doing the typing and all, or communicating, depending which planet is sitting there. Your daily, so people, those who have 10th lord in 7, if they're not married, go and talk to them. They always talk about marriage, daily basis. Daily work, 10th house. So that is interesting. Now, 10th house, 10th lord. See, Mars and Mercury, this is Maran Karakasthan. So one thing is for sure, 10th lord in 7th house, Mercury gone. Until unless Mercury become the lord and then comes here. But still the Maran Karakasthan are gone. There are chances that further affliction and you start taking wrong decisions. That's a challenge. In Kalpurush 12th house, Mercury gets debilitated, which is the house of expenditure, and 6th from here. So Mercury gone, wrong decision, your expenditure is high, business is going down. Then if you look at from your first child, this is house of courage. Your business, how good that you are doing your business, that will decide how much courage your first child has. Also, many a times 10th lord in 6th house, you are working, who is gaining? Your father. Or you are working for employer, you are making less money, employer is making like anything, you are not getting good appraisals. Obviously, that you need to check in D10. It's the month of March, all about appraisals and all. Then 3, 7, 11 is business house. Very particular. Business, foreign, finance, all those things. 3, 7, 11 you can see, making huge wealth. This is the opportunity that through business, if you have connection with the 8th and all, or taking others' money, you can create wealth. Or at least set up a big business that can give employment to many. I'm talking about 6th house, employment. Now, connection with moon, giving to masses, like, okay, many people are coming and joining your company. This is 10th lord in 7th house. 10th lord in 8th house. I have explained this. This is a really interesting position because getting Argala from 10th. Also, if you look at from 5th, this is house of happiness. So when you are changing the job that you are in, when you are retiring, are you getting the support of Bhagya in terms of creating wealth? Because you are getting retired from that job. Are you going to get the access to the accumulated wealth. When you are changing your job, are you happy? Are you going to get better job? All these things you can easily analyze through 10th lord, 5th, 8th connection. If 10th lord is in 8th, gone there for retirement, dashantar dasha transit, will retire. Good connection with the 5th house, getting the new job, house of happiness. If there is a connection back to the 11th house, we are going to make a lot of wealth for sure. Every change you will get 30%, 40% happy. So 10th lord into 8th, connection with 5 and 11, change the job, you will get the hike of 30, 40, 50%. And there are people, those who keep on changing and getting good position. This also shows that you have lot of karma. I'll not say pending karma related to your in-laws. You have to invest heavily in that relationship. So that is important. This also shows that your daily karma is related to research. You could be the one who is investing a lot of time in doing research or going deep. When I say going deep, what all things? Even you might be working in mining, you might be working in research, you could be a scientist, engineer, doctor. It's forming a connection back to 3rd house. It shows that, okay, you are traveling, short distance travel. You could be insurance agent or working for banking, but in marketing or sales department. Because that is others' money. You have access to others' money, not for yourself, but at least you have the access. Forming connection with 3rd, you are moving and going, meeting clients and all that. Communicating. 8th house is also occult. My favorite house. Because at least I can see there 12th is there. Let me go to 12th. So daily karma is 10th, forming connection with 8th. You are watching videos. All of you watching, just look at that in this one or D10. You will find connection through disposter theory, whatnot, through nakshatra. There is some connection. Your daily karma, daily you are watching 1 or 2 videos, learning. You can become astrologer. If you get the access of Rahu, Ketu here, put it, or Saturn, Venus, Jupiter, all these planets being 10th lord sitting here or supporting 10th lord here, you could be really good in astrology. You have access to others' money, and this is, you can do business, like set up big businesses, because your daily karma is to access others' money and support 7th house, which is house of business. From there, this is sustenance house. This is really a good placement. This is all about 10th lord in 8th house. 10th lord in 9th house. Again, this is like 10th lord in 9th. 9th is about travel, adventure. See, travel, adventure, boss, father, government, you are insecure about from when it comes to the daily work. Because 1 house back is insecurity. Lord has gone there. What to remove the insecurity? You were with your father. You were insecure, making sure he should not be angry. You are working for your boss. Boss is sitting there. What you are doing? That was, I talked about 7th house, employer. Here I'm talking about specific boss. Forming connection with the 3rd house, you are taking notes, personal assistant. You are traveling for what? Work. Because your work, and then travel, long distance travel for your work. What kind of travel? Like, why are you traveling? That you need to figure out which planets are putting graha drishti and all that. But this shows that you're traveling. Also, this is house of higher education, 9th, 10th lord has gone. While working, you can go for higher education. Forming connection with the 12th house. Boss, he has gone to some other country for the higher education while working, or to make sure that is strengthen your profession. Because again, the profession will get boost. 212, they support each other. 212 is, see, people will say 212, there is no support. 2 is sustenance. 12 is obviously the, I'll say, not sleep exactly, but comfort. If they support each other, getting sustained and also enjoying that. So your Lagna and 12th both are good, supporting each other. You will have good sleep. You're performing well. Similarly, you can look at this concept. So this is 10th lord in 9th house. Look at the planet and you can figure it out what kind of job that you will get to the business.